Good morning, or I should say good afternoon. This is Susan, and this is my channel. Every month, those of us that are senior citizens and that are on a limited income receive what we call a senior box. That's what we call it in South Dakota. Your income has to be below, I don't know what it is, but anyway, I qualify for it. We get it the first Thursday of every month, and got it just a few minutes ago. So this is the first time I'm looking at it. So this is what we got inside it this time. We have the cheese. We always have the cheese. It's a 2-pound bag, 2-pound box of American cheese, and it's like your Velveeta. It comes from the commodities program, and it is really, really good cheese. We all like it. Another thing we got this time was chili with beans. It depends on what is available for it. Sometimes you get the beef stew, sometimes you get chili without beans, and this time we get the chili with beans. It's usually about, I think, a 30-pound box. I know it's too heavy for me to carry, but like I said, they deliver it to us. This time we got 2 of the chili with beans in there. Okay? I don't know what else we got. We got the non-fat dry milk. We usually get that too. And I like to keep that. I make hot chocolate with that. And I also use it in my baking. It used to give us a directions for hot chocolate, but it doesn't this time. And all it did was the milk and some cocoa powder, and you had your hot chocolate. If you wanted to add sugar to it, you could do it. Another thing we got this time was the Wheat Brands flakes. I like to add raisins to this, and then I have the Raisin Bran. We get a different kind of cereal each month, and that happens to be the one we have this time. Okay. Another thing we got was peanut butter. Peanut butter. This is a different shape or different color than what we normally get. And I thought maybe it was fat-free, but it's the regular peanut butter. And a lot of times you get the peanut butter, not all the time. There for several months we were not getting peanut butter at all. And I kind of wondered if they were going to quit the peanut butter. But now it's back. It's been back for 2 or 3 months already. Next thing is Cardinal milk, shelf stable milk. We get 1%. I use it in my cooking, but I'm not really too crazy about drinking it. Not the low-fat milk. I rather have the whole milk. That's why I have the Nyko milk, powdered milk, which is a whole milk in powdered. Okay, we got that. We always get one of those, and we used to get 2 of them, but since everything has gone to pieces lately, we've only gotten 1. Another thing we get is, I don't know, I call this cream of wheat, although it's a different name, but it's the same as the cream of wheat. We get that several times a year, and I really like it. Because I like the cream of wheat. To add a different flavor to it, I just add a little bit of cocoa to it, and a little bit of sugar, and you got the chocolate oatmeal instead. Okay, we got that. What else we got here? Alright, I got a can of vegetable soup. It doesn't say vegetarian, it just says vegetables, so I'm assuming, and it looks like it's got the alphabets in it, so it's almost like the regular soup. I don't think it's got any meat in it. No, it doesn't have any meat in it. Otherwise, we have more protein in it than it does. Anyway, we've got that. We've got bag of rice. There for many, many times, many, many months, we were getting 2 bags of rice a box. And I think we went on for, I don't know, 8, 10 months of rice. And anyway, we all had so much rice, nobody knew what to do with it. So, yeah, they've stopped giving us so much rice. This time, I only got one I can see. We've got a box of, if I can get it out of here, a box of whole wheat Buratini. And a lot of people don't like the whole wheat. I guess we're kind of spoiled that way. We were brought up on the, not the whole wheat, but I find that if you cook it a little bit longer, you have it, and it's just fine. Many of them around here won't eat that, or they won't cook it, and so in a few days they will be on the table that we have at the center for anybody to pick up, and I usually pick up whatever I can there. That gives me more options and more meals that I can get. Another thing we usually get is, I don't know what else we've got in here. Use a big can of something. A big can of, vegetables, mixed vegetables. I haven't received that before. I mean, I received them small cans of mixed vegetables, but I've never received the large can. And last month they had a notice in there saying that they were having trouble finding vegetable vendors, so they were trying a lot of new things. So I guess this would be one of the new ones. And I've got another big can in there, but I don't know if it's what it is. We'll find out if it's the same thing. Nope, this one is canned chicken. That gives me my meat for the week. We've got the chili and we've got the canned chicken. We get a lot of canned chicken like that, and it is very good. Sometimes you get beef with it, but or tuna, but the chicken is quite regular. That is another good meal for me. Okay, let's see what else we've got in here. Got pinto beans. It's another thing people don't like around here. You know, in our culture, or in our food culture up here in South Dakota, we didn't eat the beans like they did down south or in some of the other places. And so we didn't have beans. We had baked beans and we'd have the bean soup. But otherwise we didn't have beans to eat like they did there. So we've got a can of pinto beans. That'll be another thing that'll be showing up on my table. Another thing we have are applesauce. We get a lot of applesauce. And I use a lot of applesauce. I prefer the applesauce I make myself, but I use this a lot in cakes and in breads and so forth. I don't usually eat it by itself, but like I said, I use it in cakes and in bread. Another thing we've got is, let me keep digging here, is I got another box of something here. I got another can of vegetable soup. Okay? Let's see what else we've got in here. I can see right offhand that another pinto beans. That's 2 pinto beans, and I've got. Got to dig around a little more. I got some fruit mix, mixed fruit. I think it's mixed fruit. Yep, mixed fruit. Fruit cocktail, you call it. I used a lot of this in rice. I use a lot of it in jellos. I use a lot of it with cottage cheese. I really like the fruit mix that we get. Okay, that's another thing we have. Let's see if I can find another, what this one is. This one is apricots. Get a lot of apricots too. I didn't get any peaches this month, it doesn't look like. But anyway, we got the apricots, and we get a lot of them too. What I usually do is take the apricots and the peaches, and we get pears and that kind of stuff, and I just put it in a pitcher, I guess you call it, and mix it all together, and then I just eat it that way. That's usually in my refrigerator so I can just grab a bowl of fruit whenever I want it. Okay, and one last thing in here then is our juice. We get one juice a year, a month. This time it happens to be apple juice. Last time it was tomato juice, I believe. You don't get tomato juice very often. We get mostly apple juice or grape juice. Once in a while we get cranberry juice. But the apple juice is the most frequently. And that's it. That's all we got for this month. It will make some good meals for me. And thank you for enjoying it. Bye-bye.